Gonna take apart this Exqline oil diffuser. Bought this on Amazon. Since upgraded to a larger unit, you put oils in here. Anyways, gonna take this apart and sell the parts on eBay. I was gonna sell it together as one piece, and I took it all apart to wash each piece separately in the sink. And while I was doing that, you know, this part was in the bottom of the sink, and I was filling it with water, and I forgot this was all electronics. And so this got submerged. Now it doesn't work. None of the electronics in there. So what I'm going to do is take it apart and sell list each piece on eBay and sell it. And believe it or not, people will buy it. Eventually, people will buy it. Trust me, I have taken apart all kinds of random odd things, and eventually somebody wants that part and they buy it. So these 4 parts are already done. I've washed them with vinegar and soap and a toothbrush to get any water spots or stains on those, you know, which happens in diffusers and humidifiers. So that everything's nice and clean. And now you guys are going to watch me take apart this part here and see how it goes. I do this just for fun, for a hobby, keep me busy. So it looks like we need a little Phillips screwdriver in there. And let's see if this one will get in there. Well, the first thing, and believe it or not, you guys are going to scoff and might find it hard to believe. I can even take these rubber feet out, list them, and sell them. Eventually, somebody will buy them. Trust me. In fact, I took apart one of those rolling vacuums. I don't know what you call them. Those futuristic vacuums everybody has now. You press the button, it rolls around on the floor all by itself. I took one apart. I saved every screw that I took out, put it in a little baggie, sold it as a set. Complete set of screws from this vacuum. Somebody bought it. Okay, there's that screw from the bottom of this. What is this? Here it is. Exqline Aroma Essential Oil Diffuser. Bought it on Amazon for about $40 at the time. It was $39.99. I'm going to take it apart and sell it on eBay. So that screw came out, but you know what? I don't see any other screws, right? So I bet they're underneath the feet. That's often where they are. They're underneath things, or maybe underneath a sticker. So I'm going to try and take this out without ruining the feet, but I can see that's going to be a little difficult. So let me see if that one screw did it. Was that one screw it? No. That one, there's no screws in here, so I bet they're under the feet. So I've got this toolkit here. I watched that eBay channel, that guy that takes apart like PlayStations and computers. I forget his name, but I'm a big fan of the channel. And he's got a little kit like this. So one day I decided I needed one. It's got, you know, every kind of screw head you would need for taking apart little electronics. I'll leave a link in the description below for this one, the one I bought. I'm happy with it. I've been using it for a couple years now. Got all these little tools in it, you know, for picking out little things, for getting under the glass of a laptop. This is a bendable screw for getting in tight places, screwdriver, little brush to brush things off. You know, it's got all kinds of stuff. So this one is a little picker, which is I'm going to use. Although these are sharp, so what's going to that'll end up breaking the plastic of the feet that I want to take off. So I wonder if I have one that's not. Here's one that's not as sharp, but it's still metal. So it might end up breaking the feet, the plastic. So this is called the Strabito case. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. They're very handy. This is this comes with it. It's for taking the glass off of a phone or something like that. Just like that. Anyways, so here we are. Let's see if I can find a screw underneath here. These aren't, I really don't want to rip these. So before I really rip them, I'm going to look to see. I've taken, is there, oh, you know, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. There's an indentation right here. Can you see that? That means, look, there's another screw underneath there, I'm sure. So let me take this sticker off. Let me use it. Let me get my little tools out here, right? Get this little plastic thing. Let's see if I can. There you go. Just lift up the corner. Let's see if I can peel that off. There it is. It's not a screw. It's not a screw. So let me see. No, this is not coming off. So I'm gonna roughly pull out the rubber feet here to see if we can get at a screw underneath. Boom. There they are. And the feet came out without being damaged, so I'll save those and I'll list it. Let's take these other ones out. And you know what's interesting about selling parts on eBay is oftentimes I don't know why someone's buying them. So someone might be buying them for an art project, to make jewelry, for a crafts project. Like, I really don't know. You know, sometimes people tell me, oh, I need those screws for this vacuum. But oftentimes, for instance, I'll give you an example. I took apart a VCR player, and they had these little round, I don't know what to call them, metal parts inside. I'll put it up on the screen if I can find the old listing. And this guy bought one, and he asked me if I had more because he made custom Star Wars figurines with those little parts. It looked just like, you know, a futuristic Star Wars base or spaceship or something. And so that's why he bought it. Anyways, just so you know, this fourth one doesn't have a screw. So the other three all have screws underneath the feet. This one did not have a screw. So we've got the 4 rubber feet out. I'm going to unscrew these one by one and then just flip it upside down. If you guys are enjoying this or it's keeping you entertained, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment. Let me turn this upside down first and get the screws out. It's still a little wet in there from when I submerged it accidentally in the sink. So there are the 3 screws that fell out. Here are the 4 screws, 4 plastic feet, rubber feet rather. Let me wipe this down because some water came out after. I won't be able to sell any of these electronic parts, unfortunately, because they're all ruined, which is too bad. I do like looking at this stuff. It's really neat seeing what's in there, how they made it. I suppose if I wanted to, I could put these in a lot. I could save ones that don't work and just put them in a lot and sell them, again, for anybody who might want them for art project, crafts project, their own toying around, investigation, research, who knows. Okay, so let's see what I'll take apart. Let's take off, what is this? This is the power button. Little power button board. So let's take that off. I'm really bummed I can't use any of these electronics. So there's the power button board with the little light. Here's the button. And then this is the knob. So I'll take that knob off and sell it. And this is the, let's see, is this screwed on anywhere? I can't. I can't really see how this is. First, let's untie these. I've got them tied up. Little rubber ties, whatever you call these things. Plastic ties. So let's untie those. Let's unscrew this here. This is the end of the AC adapter where you plug it in. I even sell those. So take these two screws off. That's covering that. And then it goes. So this is what I'm going to do. This is the AC adapter. I'm just going to see if I can pull them off. I don't have to be that gentle with it because it's already broken, so I can't use it. And if it won't come off easily, I'll just get a little. There we go. I'll pull it off. Okay, so here is the original AC power adapter, and let's see if I can pull it out one by. There we go. So here is, and like I said, normally I would have sold this, but because it was submerged, it's been damaged. So I've got a little bucket of electronics that are broken, and here in the city, you can't throw them out probably anywhere, right? You're not supposed to put them in the trash, and every couple of months or so, they have this event where you bring broken electronics. So I've got a little bucket underneath my desk here, and I'll put this in it, and one of these days I'll bring them all over. Okay, so now this is just the top piece, and what I want is this. What I want to take off is this, and this doesn't seem to be screwed in, and so I bet I can just yank this off like this, but that's not really coming off. So I'm gonna go ahead and roughly take this off and see what is. There we go. So that came off nice and easy. Yeah, I think I might start saving all the ones I can't use and just try and sell it as a lot for whoever might want those. So if you can see, it's got this little metal piece, and then so I still don't. Let's see, now it seems to be coming off easier. There it is. So there's the knob itself. I'll rinse that out and clean it up. And then on the back end, well, there's this. Let's see if I can take that off so we can sell it all. There. So this is a little nut on a screw with a washer as well. So this nut and the washer went on the outside. This is a little screw that went on the inside. I'll sell all of that together. Put that over there. And then this top cover. I try not to sell larger, bulkier items like this because it just takes up space. And it might take 2 years for somebody to want it. So I don't know if I'll sell that. I'll leave it aside for now. Here's the bottom base, uncovered. All the electronics. And now we're going to start taking them off one by one. Unscrew that one. Unscrew this one. Put those aside. Yeah, that's it. 2 screws. And then these things, they sometimes come out easy. Sometimes you have to like. There you go. Doesn't this stuff look cool? I mean, I think it looks great. It looks like a little metropolis, a little Sim city. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start saving those and selling them as a lot. Of course, saying they don't work. So let's take off this other little piece. Oops. Sorry for that phone movement. Let's take off this one. So if you're just joining us, what I'm doing is taking apart an aroma diffuser. I'm taking apart an Exqline diffuser for essential oil. This is the brand name, Exqline diffuser for essential oil. Put oil in the water. So this is that little metal piece that just came off right here. Now I'm going to unscrew this. By the way, the diffuser is nice for a small room, but what I didn't enjoy was trying to find good oils. A lot of the oils turn out to be cheap and smelly, and I just don't like them. And it was a pain in the ass, frankly, trying to find good oils. So I just bought a larger humidifier unit and using candles or sprays or something else if I want to scent somewhere. So we're taking this apart piece by piece. None of this works if you're just joining in. None of the electronics work because I submerged it in water on accident. But I'm still taking apart, and I'm going to sell the little pieces. I'm going to sell the knob, the rubber feet, and I'm going to start saving these electronic pieces that don't work and sell them as a lot for anybody who might want it, for arts and crafts, for any, who knows why people might want it, but they do. So there's that. I'm going to put that aside. Oh, this is a little rubber ring for, believe it or not, like people buy that stuff. People buy that stuff. I'll put that aside. I might sell that if I can easily identify it. Now this is going to need a small screwdriver for this, so this is where this kit comes in handy. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to find a small, here we go, here's a nice one. And then unscrew these. Here we go. It's got a magnetic head so the screws stay on it. And then this is a motor of some sort. And this is plastic, so I think, no, there must be, yeah, there's little See, that's too bad. All this stuff I could have sold. Let's see if this is just plastic underneath, because if it is, no, there's a little motherboard in there. So we'll put all that aside. This was, I don't know. So there it is. It's a part. This is the cover that you put on top, and you can rotate it where the mist comes out. So we'll sell that separately. I don't know what you call this part, but it was inside of the water. We'll sell that separately. The knob to turn it on and off. Sell that. The rubber feet. So there we go. That's nothing special, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of taking something apart to sell it. Now, guess I answered that question. It does come out. So this part comes out from the bottom. I'll clean that really well. Maybe I'll sell it. I'm partial to the little things because the little things don't take up a lot of space, and if they just sit there forever, it doesn't bother me. You can put 500 of them in a small little bin. More than that, 5,000 of them. Okay, so that is, sorry for that phone movement. That is the end of me taking apart the Exqline Aroma Diffuser that I bought on eBay. I'll put in a link to this kit that I bought. I'll put in a link in the description. So if you want it, and it looks like, actually I forgot one thing here. This is the button to turn the LED lights on. And if you see, it's not screwed on. There it is. Came out. Boop, boop. That's the button. Goes in there. And it came out of there. That's it. The rest, this is going to plastic recycling. Okay, that's the end of that. Let's put my tools away. Right. Put this in there. Put the screwdriver over here. Here's this. I'll take the screw head out, put it back in the slot. Put this back in here. Put this one back in here somewhere. I've got extra ones. It only came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but I've picked up extra things here and there. Let's see where can I put this extra thing? Right in there. This fill out, this is a magnet, so you can stick screws to it. Goes right in there. This is that thing. I think it goes, where is, oh, that one here. Boom, 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 boom. Hold it up, put it away. Here are the parts again. And the next time I have 20 minutes and I'm bored, I'll take photos of all this stuff and I'll list it on eBay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to give me a like or a comment if you enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing it. I'll see you next time.
Game over, man.